Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Motse and my surname is Mokhwele. I'm 28 years of age and I'm currently based in Free State, Botshabelo. So, before I begin with my story, we know through education we can acquire skills, through education we can acquire knowledge. So, talking about education, 2017 I decided to study with Mateo Tibet College. I was doing educare and a lot of people were shocked why a guy would go for educare. The reason why I decided to go for educare is because I grew up seeing my peers, living in streets. I grew up seeing my peers doing drugs. I grew up seeing my peers dropping out at school. So it was kind of emotional journey, or it was kind of emotional thing to me. So I believe those situations I faced or I saw as a kid, they built the dream I am having right now, the dream of having my own center, the dream of assisting kids, the dream of taking kids from the street and giving them a place to call home, having that organization, So after completing my educare course, I went to University of the Free State. My dream was to study social worker, but then due to limited space, I couldn't. I then opted for higher certificate in psychology and sociology. After completing my higher certificate, I opted for my NQF level 7, and then opted for Bachelor of Social Science, and I was majoring with psychology and sociology. And then I did well for my first, second, and on my third year, which was my final year, I had health complications. It was kind of difficult for me. So my health complications shifted my focus on my schoolwork, and it was kind of difficult for me to balance going to doctors and going to school at the same time, But then I told myself, what, it's okay and you will do well. Unfortunately, I failed some of my modules and I had to come back next year. But it was kind of difficult for me because the following year I faced difficulties with NSFAS. NSFAS dropped me due to N+ rule, and I went to LinkedIn to raise funds for registration money, and apparently Good Samaritan came and paid for my registration. And I did study in school, and fast forward, I did well and graduated this year. So now I'm facing problem. I graduated, but I didn't get my certificate because of outstanding fees I'm currently having, And now the matter of my outstanding fees is no longer associated with university anymore. They now handed my matter to lawyers. So now they telling me they're gonna take further actions or legal actions.